6 federal agents working in a restricted desert zone say they watched glowing orange orbs launch smaller red orbs into the sky again and again, then vanish completely. And according to newly released government slides, this happened at least 5 times. So what exactly were these agents watching in the western United States? On May 8, 2026, new UAP documents were quietly released online through a government archive connected to AARO. Most people ignored them, but hidden inside the files was a bizarre case now known as the Western U.S. Orb Incident. The witnesses were not civilians. They were federal law enforcement special agents, identified only as USPER-1 through USPER-7, and their descriptions were deeply disturbing. According to the report, 3 separate teams of agents, positioned in different areas of the desert, all described seeing the same phenomenon: a glowing orange orb appearing suddenly in the dusk sky. Then, smaller red orbs emerging from it. Some moved horizontally, others reportedly climbed upward at an angle. One witness even claimed the smaller objects sometimes swooped downward before leveling out. The orange orb itself only remained visible for 1 or 2 seconds. Then it disappeared completely. No sound, no visible propulsion, nothing. But the strangest part may have happened later. 2 agents reported seeing a massive glowing orange sphere hovering silently near a rock formation. At first, they believed it was the size of a small helicopter cockpit, but later measurements reportedly conducted by AARO suggested the object may have been between 12 and 18 meters wide, roughly the size of a house. One witness described it as the Eye of Sauron, floating silently in the desert darkness. The object reportedly showed 0 movement, 0 resistance, as if it were suspended in the air. Then came the pre-dawn encounter. The agents noticed what they first believed was a car, moving through a restricted zone. It had 1 red light and 1 white light, hovering only a few feet above the ground. But when the agents approached, the object suddenly left the road and glided sideways across the desert, without rotating, without bouncing, without making any sound. One witness described it as a dark triangular kite shape. Another said it looked like a thin floating line through night vision goggles. 30 minutes later, the agents encountered something even stranger, a transparent kite-shaped object hovering several meters above the ground. One of the agents claimed he could actually see faint stars through the object itself, as if it were partially invisible. Then came the most chilling detail. When the witness swept the area with a spotlight, the beam suddenly stopped in midair, as though something unseen was blocking the light. Seconds later, the object was gone. No explanation has been officially provided. No conclusions, no answers, only witness statements, measurements, and 4 unsettling briefing slides. But one question remains. What exactly were federal agents watching deep in the western U.S. desert? And if these objects were real, who or what was controlling them?